All right.
Learn more about that in your news headlines this morning.
Our news leader. This is AM Kentucky Live.
Good morning, everyone.
Trying to get it angled in.
Kentucky on this Tuesday, July 18th. I'm Mara Rogers.
And I'm Chris Allen. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday morning.
Majority Leader Mitch McConnell taking a bit of a loss last night. Two more senators put their down on the Senate health care bill, making it 4 Republicans refusing to vote yes. The goal for an immediate repeal of Obamacare has come to a halt for now. McConnell says the Senate will soon vote on a bill that will transition.
President Donald Trump tweeted Monday night saying Republicans should just repeal failing Obamacare and work on a new health care plan that will start from a clean slate. Dems will join in, he says. Vice President Mike Pence agreed with Mr. Trump's statement, saying inaction is not an option.
Now, Senator Rand Paul is one of the 4 senators who says they would vote no on the new health care bill, and he met with small business owners in Bowling Green last night. He says that even though he's not fighting for this repeal, he still wants Obamacare gone.
Of that 27 million, 50% of them say insurance costs too much.
And President Trump has said that as well. You know, as he came into office, he says this is very complicated.
This may take a while. It may take a while, yeah. So.
But more conversation.
Yes. All right. Well, conversations about the weather have been, oh, it's hot, oh, it's humid, winter, okay. You know, when fall gets here, I'm going to remind you that you said, you know, hey, what about the cool air? When is it coming? Oh, here it is, you know. It's
like it.
Yeah, I know. It's, you know, don't rush things. This is really typical summer stuff here. As we're looking at radar satellite, nothing going on this morning. Some high clouds, maybe a little patchy fog in a couple of spots. I don't think it's 87. We've got a broken mesonet site here in Warren County. We've got 2 sites, but the one that's reading that 87 down at the bottom of your screen apparently is the one that's broken at the moment, or missing data, we'll put it that way. Current temperatures, this is more like it, 69 at the Bowling Green Airport. Most everybody in the 60s and 70s this morning, 68 the dew point, so moderate mugginess in the air, and it's going to continue to climb. We're now 2 degrees warmer than yesterday at the same time, and we will continue with the hot, humid weather. We will get back into the upper 80s, low 90s before the day is done. We'll check the rest of the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Just 1 month after graduating high school, a teenager in Taylor County goes missing while swimming in Green River Lake with his friends. And this,
gets too hot, suffers from heat exhaustion. We want to make sure that the roadways are open so that they can come and get care from ambulance services and fire services.
Despite the hard work ahead, Captain Miller says that everybody, I think they also have that, do they call it the Green Man Festival or something like that? They also have some kind of festival going on at the same time that dates back to some kind of like apparent alien or UFO sighting. I don't know. I'll have to read more on that. That was just something that someone had told me about.
Timed with the eclipse, no
yes.
less. Right.
I'm pretty sure that's all going on around the same time, but I could be telling you incorrect on that. But yeah, so it's right. So a lot going on there in Christian County.
Yeah.
Uber drivers have a very unique job. It is likely that more than half of their customers make very interesting stories.
You think?
For the future tonight on 13 News at 6.
First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
This heat looks to continue at least for the rest of this work week, and at times there are going to be, heat index, air temperature, the mugginess in the air, the dew points, in which we could see heat index levels around 100 degrees or maybe even in the low 100s, and that's dangerous heat and humidity. So exercise caution if you're going to be outdoors doing anything, really. Even going to the pool can be dangerous if you're not keeping yourself cool. So here's a look at what's going on right now with the Doppler Max HD showing a few showers up near the Metro Louisville area this morning, all in response to that old boundary that continues to set up there this morning. couple of showers moving east there across the Ohio River. And I wouldn't be too surprised to even see a couple of little showers try to pop up here some course or some time of the day in some areas here. We could even see maybe a pop-up shower or two later on this afternoon, even around the Bowling Green area. But looking live, beautiful sunrise this morning and a clear sky. Some distant high clouds from Doppler cam, but a beautiful start. No rainfall yesterday, of course. We're holding at 310 for the month, and 90 was our high yesterday, right on the average. 66 was our low. Pretty average July day here for the summertime in southern Kentucky. At the airport, it's 69 degrees with the winds calm. Humidity is at 96%. There may even be a little bit of patchy fog in a couple of areas this morning. As we look at temperatures, we're looking at mainly 60s. Not getting a report from the Bowling Green site out near the Ag Expo farm, but everybody else is in the 60s and 70s, 71, about the warmest that we're seeing right now up in Hardinsburg. And the dew points are starting to climb into the upper 60s and near 70s. So, yes, it's the mugginess is here. It's going to stay for a while. Glasgow at 67, mainly clear skies on this Tuesday morning. Tompkinsville looking good with a clear sky down in Monroe County. Russellville, you're seeing mainly clear skies, maybe just a little bit of light fog in the distance there. You're at 66, and Scottsville is at 66 on the square with the same setup that we had yesterday. High pressure up to our west over Arkansas and Missouri. Stalled out boundary, little weak wave down here about Chattanooga, Atlanta, Georgia, and another weak boundary off to the north. This is the one that's sparking those offshore two here in southern.
Is brought to you by the Medical Center.
So snow cone that tastes like wedding cake?
Yeah, it's a snowball.
A snowball. It's a snow.
Snowball.
Oh, have to try that out. Well, I tell you, you're going to need something cold the next few days for sure, because the heat, the humidity are on big time. It's nothing unusual. This is July in southern Kentucky. By the numbers, everything may be running just a bit above average, but not all that bad. Not that we can say that this is anything unusual. It is maybe just running, as I mentioned, just a bit above the seasonal average. Doppler Max HD, all very quiet this morning. I don't think we'll see any showers yet, but it is a possibility that later today, with a little daytime heating, we could see maybe just a stray shower or two popping up across the area. Evidence of that north of Louisville this morning. They are seeing a little cluster of showers and even some out toward the southeastern corner of Kentucky this morning. Looks like maybe something trying to get going over here on the edge of Kentucky out to the west. But here, live from our Doppler cam, a beautiful start to the Tuesday morning here in southern Kentucky with high clouds in the distance, maybe even a little bit of just light patchy fog, but otherwise we are off to a great start. Air quality, ozone starting to show some moderate readings at a 52. That's a little bit of air stagnation, and I think that's only going to get worse actually over the next few days as we're under the influence of high pressure. That tends to stagnate the air, especially with the heat and humidity. Grass pollen is low at a 3.5 UV index. That's what you really got to watch out for, not just the heat and humidity, but also when it's running at a very high, top of the scale, 10 out of 10, you'll need to wear the SPF if you're going to be outdoors. Molds have gone back into the low category. Currently, 68 at the airport. The winds are calm, 100% relative humidity as the muggy air starts to ramp up once again. Temperatures, anywhere you look, just about 60s, every location except for Hardinsburg, which is at 71, with dew points in the mid to upper 60s, getting close to 70 as the muggy air remains. Edmonton 68, mainly clear this morning over in Metcalfe County. Litchfield looking good, maybe just a few high clouds in the distance, 66 degrees there. Munfordville, I think that's an old shot, but you're at 66. I think we may have to check that camera. Trooper Island, seeing some of this is just leftover fog this morning from Dale Hollow Lake, which is beginning to dissipate and lift. And now we're seeing clearing skies down at Trooper Island and also at 66 degrees. Still, we have that stalled out frontal boundary to the north. We still have the high pressure to the west and this old little weak upper level system down to the south and east. So not much has changed. Weak as it is, we have a pop-up shower or thunderstorm come later today. Future Max predictor picking up on that possibility. But again, these are going to be few and far between, splash and dash kind of a shower. But when it does rain, whoever gets the rain could be heavy dark after we lose the daytime heating. Tomorrow we could see the same thing, but look at the numbers. Back into the 90s, low to mid-90s with a pop-up shower thunderstorm. More so the heat and humidity on Thursday, mid-90s. That means our heat index levels could be around 100, maybe even in the low 100s, which is dangerous territory as we get toward the end of the week or middle in the end of the week. Hot and humid today, only a very small chance of an isolated shower later, 91, then 71 tonight, mainly clear, muggy, maybe some patchy fog if we do pick up any rain today. And here we go with the climb, 93 on Wednesday, 95 Thursday, 97 on Friday, 95 Saturday, and then as a cold front begins to move in by Sunday into Monday, better chances of a few scattered showers.
And our next story is about one of America's favorite sandwich shops, how it is changing the way things operate.
This portion of the news is brought to you by...
You can get the special solar viewers for just $1 at Wendy's while they last to get ready for the big solar eclipse. In the meantime, we're looking at a lot of heat, a lot of humidity over the next few days. And today will be just a little bit warmer than yesterday, although we're getting a lot of sunshine this morning. We could even see maybe a pop-up shower thunderstorm later. Fish and game forecast showing a pretty good time a little bit later this morning, say about 9:40, 10 o'clock or so. Then again, a couple of times this evening. Otherwise, we're going to see lots of sunshine, high temperatures upper 80s to low 90s, and the heat index probably in the mid-90s. Anytime you need to hear the forecast, it's on your radio. Classic hit, Sam 100.7 or 105.3 The Point. And our countdown to totality now just 34 days away.
We know children love Beauty and the Beast. You can see it in Love It Too, Bella's Oldest Time, right? And we're going to tell you how you can see it in Bowling Green, and also your kids can get some special experiences with Belle. Tea with Belle. Talking more about that when we come back.
Today, we head south for our kids. Take along and join the fun.